thing I want to
So
chat about is rent control. So our provincial NDP just campaigned in our provincial election. It was really focused on rent control, and you'll know that rent control focus clearly really worked in the city where we had 5 of the NDP MLAs elected. Of course, outside of the city, we saw most of our rural population vote PC. I want to hear about why rent control is a driving issue and how the affordable housing topic is resonating in rural areas as you campaign.
housing is actually one of the top concerns everywhere in Canada. It is probably one of the most unifying problems that we're up against. And I hear it from everyone, really. I hear it from young families that want to grow their family, but can't find a place they can afford to grow their family, so choose not to, which is a pretty sad reason. Like, it's a pretty horrible reason that they are not able to expand a family just because they can't find a place that they can afford. So it really speaks about how bad this crisis is. Young people that are graduating that even have good jobs that still can't find a place to rent. And a lot of young people who can't even imagine ever owning a place. Renting is sometimes out of the picture, but they can't even dream about owning a place. That to me is a really big problem. And then it's not just the urban situation anymore. It's not just a problem in like the big cities. We're seeing the problem spill into rural communities as well. People cannot find housing anywhere. And then we're also looking at obviously the homelessness problem, which is becoming bigger and bigger in Halifax. We've seen a lot of tents being set up, so it's a big problem. But not just in Halifax; it's everywhere. We've seen that in Montreal. We were just in Montreal earlier, and we've seen it in Toronto. We've seen it in Vancouver and lower in the east, in the west part or the east part of Vancouver. We're seeing it everywhere. It's a real serious problem. So I think it matters to people, and we want to fix it. 2 things we want to do: get big money out of housing. We believe in rent control, certainly, but it's not within our federal. So maybe we can do federally, but we believe in rent control. We believe in building more homes that are affordable, places that people can rent and buy. And we are proposing an immediate relief to families, because since Justin Trudeau took power, the average cost of a rent has gone up a pretty significant amount per year. So in 2015, someone rented and how much they spent in a year versus how much people are spending now in 2021. It's $4,200 more on average per year. In some cases, a lot more than that. So we're proposing a $5,000 rental subsidy to help people out immediately, while we put in place some of the changes we want to do to help fix the problem for the long term.